today to uncover what I think we all consider a little-known, dirty little secret about your doctor's ties could be making you very sick. One of the things that we're trying to do in this report is, first of all, make clients safer all over the state of New York, and also bring down the high medical malpractice premiums. One of the things we've been hearing about for years, and it certainly was taken up this year, was the high cost of medical malpractice insurance in New York State, which has the dubious distinction of being number one. While I don't think our recommendations are going to immediately do away with high medical malpractice premiums, I think this study and the recommendation and the accompanying legislation will go a long way towards keeping patients safer, thus lowering medical malpractice premiums. I know I have some hospitals in my district that pay out millions and millions of dollars a year in medical malpractice claims. And some of those because of infections and diseases that they pick up at the hospital. It's a sad state of medical affairs when you go into a hospital to be cured and you come out sicker than when you came in because of an infection that you picked up at that very hospital. One of the specific instances that happens time and time again is one bacterial infection known as MRSA, spelled MRSA, which is highly resistant to most antibiotics. If you look at the growing number of this specific type of infection, it's alarming. As a matter of fact, last year, according to the Center for Disease Control, there's been more MRSA infections than HIV/AIDS. So it's something that is growing at a very alarming rate. When you also look at the transmission of this specific infection, 80% of the time it's picked up in a hospital or a clinic. So it's really not picked up in everyday life. And unfortunately, it's being transmitted through clothing. I think by instituting a very simple policy known as bare below the elbows, in other words, that would consider jewelry, also those long white lab coats, and anything that would be really a cesspool of different diseases as well as ties is going to go a long way towards making sure that people don't pick up these infections while they're in hospitals.